up, what's up, what's up? It's Old Ass T and you already know the vibes. We are back at it like a crack addict. You already know the vibes. I'm sorry, I think that's gonna be my new slogan. Cause I feel like now that I'm really on timing, we really back at it for real. Like, I'm not even gonna do the dramatics. Let's get into the songs of the week. Now, going at number 1, we got Touchin' by Honey Baby. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, when I first heard this, I was like, all right, I thought this was some other stuff, but okay, because I feel like everybody always sampling a throwback beat. But then when I heard the way that she was singing, it went hand in hand with the vibe of the song. Not only that, she got a remix with Cali, and I think it's just odd. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, shout out to Honey Baby for going at number 1. And not only that, shout out to New Jersey. Because I always felt like Jersey is like the cousin of New York. New York, Connecticut, and Jersey, we all cousins. Like, we're right around the corner from each other, you feel me? Going at number 2 for the songs of the week, we got the Snooze freestyle. Now, y'all already know the vibes. When it comes to a certain amount of rappers, if it's not Fab, it's Nicki. If it's not Nicki, it's Nip. But in this case, it's Fab. The only thing I didn't like was the beginning and the end, because the beginning and the end had the alarm, like the iPhone alarm sound, and I have beef with it because that's the one I use for early in the morning when I'm getting to work, you feel me? But anyway, I really loved this song because I resonated very well. You're gonna resonate it very well when I read you these bars. You had me sleeping at the fact that I was really like that, but it wasn't a deep sleep, it was a really light nap. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Nah. Let's rewind real quick. He said, you had me sleeping on the fact that I was really like that. But it wasn't a deep sleep. It was a really light nap. Meaning, I was sleeping on myself for a short amount of time. We get into predicaments like that where other people have us forgetting, like, yo, we're really like that for real. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, that I ain't even gonna get too personal into it, but like, yeah. Now that we got the songs of the week out of here, let's get into the tea of the week, because some of the things that's been transpiring has honestly been a roller coaster that's been happening. So unfortunately, for the first person that we're gonna be talking about, it's gonna be Chrisean. Now, for a minute, we've been talking about Chrisean. We've been talking about her, you know, needing to leave Blueface. We've been talking about Blueface and her being toxic to each other. We've been talking about, you know, the fact that he was in the house in the car. We was talking about the fact that he was downing Chrisean to uplift his other baby mother. But today, we are talking about the simple fact that Chrisean just had got off a lie today. Yeah, the day that I'm making this video, she did this. To admit that she has not only been in his house, but she practically said that she holding it down for him.
You know how deep my pockets are? Deep enough to have this whole life rich. That's how much money I got, nigga. Yeah. So if I want to take off bookings, if I want to be on lockdown, and yeah, here in my little house or whatever. But no, I live at his house. Yes, I do.
Which is crazy to me, because I couldn't, like, I understand, like, you know, you a public figure and stuff like that, but it's just certain things that everything don't need to be out in the public, because you can't just come into the game and, you know, decide that you just don't care anymore. Because at the end of the day, it's still money to be made, and you are still a public figure. People are still, you know, putting out this narrative on who you are as a person. And as unfortunate as it is to say, like, you making yourself look bad. Like, you just was sitting here talking about how you don't care about him no more. F Blueface, you had to find a new base. But this is band for band, what you say. You did all of that just to go back. And I could understand, like, if it was a positive on both ends, but it's not. You feel me? And I think that if Chrisean knew she was going to start talking back to Blueface or being in his house, we didn't need to know that information. And you got one more chance with the general public before they really stop messing with you for real. I'm telling you this because this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm hearing. I am the general public. I am the general public. And I myself have decided that if it's not anything that's like further from what's been happening in the past, I'm not going to talk about it no more. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is the last time I'll be reporting on Chrisean. If it's not anything that's furthering her as a person. Cause it's really disappointing to see somebody lose themselves over somebody that's still gonna get money regardless. You feel me? Wouldn't you want to make more money or hold the stability down so that by the time he come back, then you wouldn't have to go and do it? You're putting a pause out on yourself for somebody that's not even out yet. That just don't make no sense to me at all. So recently there has been, you know, a lot going on, especially in the sports world. But it's a lot that's been going on for LSU player Angel Reese. They had played against South Carolina, and a lot of people feel as though she cost her team the game. They had lost 70-77. And a lot of people feel like, was it her ego that might have messed up the game? Like, honestly, I feel like people need to stop putting too much pressure on the youth. Like, maybe we need to stop putting too much pressure on people in general. Because we have to remember, like, she's only, like, what, 20, 21, 22? She's literally a young adult trying to navigate her way through life while also trying to navigate her new fame. This can be a lot for her, and a lot of people that once supported her are literally sitting here doubting her. Like, what famous basketball player hasn't had a moment of when they were struggling and then picked themselves back up? I'm not gonna say who I think of when I think of that description, but I just think that, you know, people are hard on themselves not because of what they feel about their ability, but because what others have said towards their ability to succeed. And you know, it really sucks because, like, this is not the first time that people have done this. I mean, look at Bronny James. Like, when he came back, everybody was like, oh my gosh, he was in the game for 30 minutes and scored 0 points. Oh my gosh. Like, I understand that y'all want to see some craziness, but didn't he have like cardiac arrest not too long ago? I'm confused as to what do you guys really expect from somebody who was literally fighting for their life. Just like when everybody doubted Sha'Carri Richardson. Yeah, I didn't forget that. Everybody doubted her, and then as soon as she came back on top, that's when everybody wanted to start showing her love. Funny thing is, Sha'Carri also went to LSU. Is this an LSU thing? Y'all doing this to LSU black women? Anyway, speaking of black women, this next topic, I feel like I really got to talk about this because now it's getting crazy, and I feel like I got to really tell people what the definition of beef is. You feel me? Because I woke up to Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj beefing. Like, Megan came out with a song. She respectfully dissed Drake, Partisan Fontaine, as she should. And she dissed Nicki Minaj. And, you know, as somebody who in the beginning of this video literally said that's one of the top people, I'm gonna be real and say that Megan has a right to disrespect her in the rap song because it's rap beef. Please give me a song where a person was dissing somebody and it was some soft stuff. You feel me? Nicki went on live to go and address some of the stuff that was going down, and it seems as though she clapped back and she had made her own diss herself.
Yup, it don't matter. Listen, baby, you can make as many motherfucking fake pages as you want to. You the one that lied on your dead mama. On your dead mama, lied 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 on your dead mama. Bitch took lying to her dead to a new level, bitch. But every one of y'all, bloggers, YouTubers, all of y'all, let me tell y'all something. What my pen don't catch, the universe will.
Now, me personally, I think that the gloves is off. Like, everybody has a right to say what they want to say. At the end of the day, if we keep it all the way 100, like, if we look at, for example, Jada Kingdom versus Stefflon Don, the gloves was off. She was talking about her brother. She was saying that she was committing incest. I mean, where was the line? There's no line in rap beef. Like, at the end of the day, that's really what it is.
Get the fuck out of here and sit down and watch the motherfucking show and let these bad bitches run it.
Even Lotto. Didn't Lotto sit here and make a diss? Like, as much as it hurts to say, Lotto has a right to put her beef with her pen on that paper in that mic because it's rap beef. You get what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot of people saying, well, if Nicki talk about so-and-so getting shot, then she wrong for that. Listen, if Megan talk about Nicki's husband, is everybody gonna be sitting here saying, oh, she wrong for that? No, because that's rap beef. Like, at the end of the day, whether you want to agree with it or not, it's rap beef. Like, I don't mean to bring wrestling into this, but when WWE wrestler Io Sky cashed in on Bianca Belair, I was tight. But Io Sky had the right to do it. Why? Because she was the Money in the Bank winner. She won the Money in the Bank. She got the right. She had the Money in the Bank. She had the right to cash in the Money in the Bank. So if Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion or Lotto got the Money in the Bank, they got the right to cash it in on the champion. Real talk. What you give is what you get, and that's how it is in the rap game. That's all for what we have today in our tea of the week. Next video, we are going to be back at it like a what? Yeah, you already know the vibes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout for the next one, and I hope you guys have a very good day. Mwah.
I couldn't believe it. Soon as I bought my Cuban chick, she called me back. Soon as I iced her up my wrist, she